Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us, and for this special figure showcase and review, we're going to be looking at the brand new Age of the Primes. This is of course combaticon Blastoff. So in this video we are of course going to be doing some comparisons with the Combiner Wars and Generation 1 versions of themselves, as well as having a look at them in both modes, and of course bringing in some other figures from the same toy line to give us an idea of their size and scale. Now as I start to manoeuvre all of these out of the way, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if I'd hit that subscribe button for me now please, because it really will help me out. And also once again to thank Hasbro for the opportunity to do this, and to quickly remind people that these are not my toys, and as you can see there are still some prototype test samples on these, so there may or may not be a transformation tutorial on this evening, but I aim to get one done for you tomorrow when we're back in the booth. Right, let's have a look at the alternate mode to start. Now this is again a general huge consensus from everybody I've spoken to. These just feel much sturdier, much more robust, you know, there's less gaps, and the weight in them is really noticeable, to be honest. And first and foremost, let's be honest, what's really great, and I know this sounds a bit sarcastic, is it's a space shuttle, so it's an instant improvement on this particular figure. And again, I'm not going to knock Combiner Wars. I've got all of the Combiner Wars figures and I did have fun with them at the time, but this is just in a completely different league, and hopefully this video will show you that as well. So that gives you an idea of the size. It's pretty much, yeah, about the same sort of size, but again the hollowness compared to this, and most importantly the fact that this is a space shuttle, and it does really play homage really well to its Generation 1 original self. Pretty much, yeah, it looks better, doesn't it? Let's be honest, it really does. For the people wondering, this does maneuver around. You can of course fold these up and down as well. This looks incredible on the front. There's a tiny little landing gear wheel there which you can see, and then some more molded into there. They do not roll around, they're just molded into it. The guns are on normal 5mm pegs. If you wanted to, you can maneuver them around. I think, can you do this? Yeah, you could give it a bit of a vortex vibe, and I will quickly address that. People are going to ask, and it's a valid question, why I haven't got a vortex here, because A, to be honest, they don't have vortexes in the display because they're a bit too old, and B, I'm just going to completely own it. I didn't think that I would have anywhere near this much access to these figures, so I didn't bring mine with me. But just to give you a quick idea again of some other samples or size scales together, there he is with Brawl. I nearly said Brawn then, but I did mean Brawl. There he is with Sure Shot. It's because I keep looking at Outback and getting them all mixed up. There he is with him. And very quickly, just as I say, funnily enough, just for, in fact, because he's here, the other Quintus, and I suppose very quickly, Big Convoy. So again, nice size deluxe. There's pretty much not more to say about this particular mode. We're going to come right back, have a look at him in robot mode, which I know I've got this one ready, but I'm going to get the other two ready to do some comparisons with as well. So there we are then, back with him in his robot mode, and to be honest, we might as well start with the Combiner Wars comparison. And again, I'm hopefully you'll agree with me that there really isn't one, to be honest. This one is just far superior, and it's nice that we do get, of course, the improvements in the figures as they of course go through the years. It is what to be expected. Now of course a couple of things which you can pretty much work out, like it looks like the legs do some Combiner Wars in there with the same sort of joints. I pretty much imagine they do, so you know they still take some elements from it, but nowhere near as gappy. And again, I've already said this, that the fact that this one is a space shuttle makes all the difference. It is that little bit more compact. The head sculpt is brilliant. It does look exactly like what I think Blastoff does, and his G1 toy. Let me bring that one in just for a bit of fun as well. There he is. So yes, if you're wondering, you can see there is the little purple stripe for the eyes which goes there, and it's above on this one. Obviously couldn't get that much detail in the original toy, but it's just a lovely homage to this particular figure. We're going to have a look at the articulation now, and again I need to address something I'm going to be asked about the combine mode. Same reason for Onslaught and everything today. The combine mode is going to be saved, so I'm not allowed to show you that. So let's see how many people actually watch the video, because that's going to be asked loads. I'm just going to be dead honest straight away. The head, as you can see, will spin all the way around. It will look up and down. The arms will go right out to the side, and then this will spin all the way around. Yeah, so with Brawl and with what you've seen of Onslaught today, the combined mode is being saved for other conventions, so that's where you won't see them, and unfortunately, as I said, I won't be showing you them either at the moment. That will go either to the side. In fact, you can get full splits either way. You can come right out to the side there, which you can see. Same with this. You've got your thigh swivel, your knee bend, which again is quite stiff on this particular copy, ankle tilt. The blasters act like a bit of a toe tap. It's brilliant. Everything again just holds together really sort of well. There's a teeny bit of a gap there where I'm imagining that that's going to pop back in there for the transformation process. And again, of course, as we've seen, the blasters, you can mount these anywhere, even though that's, I don't think, an official 5mm port. It is just a screw hole. You can, as you can see, pop them in there. You can pop them on the wings. There's multiple places where you can, of course, pop these weapons, and all of it just, I think, really works. So let me quickly bring in Brawl again. He's posed out very, very well, to be honest. Let's have a look at him. What happened there? There he is. He's obviously, I think this gives you an idea now. You can see that he is that little bit bigger, a little bit more stature, a little bit more stockiness to him. Again, about the same sort of size as your other deluxe figures. Bigger than this guy though, but again, he's quite interesting. And again, hopefully I've covered pretty much most of the things, and especially the Combiner Wars comparison. But once again, to reiterate to you guys, if there's any specific answers and questions you want me to get the answers to, again, please don't ask about the combined mode or me to combine it. Otherwise, let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think of them. Take care.